Hi, I'm Tarleton State Assistant Sports Information Director Nathan Burrell, and you're watching the Tarleton Basketball Preview Show here at tarletonsports.com. This week is rivalry week in the Lone Star Conference, and Tarleton State will travel to Commerce to start it off and then return home Saturday for a 5 p.m. tip-off, again with Texas A&M Commerce here in Wisdom Gym. We'll start with the Tarleton Texans, who tip off against Commerce 6 p.m. Wednesday at the Fieldhouse in Commerce, Texas. This is the 36th meeting all-time between these two teams, and the Texans lead the series 19-16. This is the first meeting in Commerce since January of 2009. Tarleton State enters this game riding the momentum of an 8-game winning streak, including a 90-point effort in a win against Abilene Christian on Saturday. The 90 points Tarleton scored at Abilene Christian Saturday is the first time since 1994 the Texans have scored over 90 on the road. In addition to the momentum of the 8-game streak, Tarleton also boasts back-to-back Lone Star Conference Offensive Players of the Week. Lisa Parker was named Offensive Player of the Week for her efforts against Eastern New Mexico and West Texas. And this past week, Peyton Adamson, with a 23-point effort against Angelo State and a 28-point effort against Abilene Christian, also earned the award. Meanwhile, over in Commerce, the Lions have struggled, just 1-13 on the year and winless in the Lone Star Conference. Commerce is led in scoring by Danielle Dixon with 13.9 points per game. She is also the 7th leading scorer in the Lone Star Conference. For a live radio broadcast, tune in to 93.1 KSTV in Stephenville or listen live at tarletonsports.com. Now for a look at the Texans game, here's Sports Information Director Ross Baginski.
Thanks, Nathan. And now we're going to talk about the Texans contest with the Lions of Commerce coming this Wednesday at 8 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. here in Wisdom Gym. On Wednesday, the Texans head out on the road for just the 4th time this season to take on the 6-9 Lions. Commerce has struggled this season and is just 1-6 in conference play, but is coming off a big win over Eastern New Mexico last week. The Lions are led by Desmond King, the Lone Star Conference preseason Player of the Year, who is among the league leaders in points per game with 16.3 points each contest. Brad Hamrick and Preston Whitley are also averaging double-figure points for Commerce, while LeBrie Sledge is number 1 in the conference in assists. The Lions' offense has no problem scoring, averaging over 71.1 points per game, but their defense is dead last in the conference, giving up over 77 points to opponents each contest. Now, Tarleton enters the game with the number 1 scoring defense, giving up just 53.9 points per game, and is also leading the nation in field goal percentage defense and 2nd in three-point field goal percentage defense. The Texans are led by Brian Word, who is this week's Lone Star Conference Defensive Player of the Week, after his efforts against Angelo State and Abilene Christian last week. Tip-off is set for 8 p.m. Wednesday at Commerce Fieldhouse following the women's game, while Saturday's contest at home is set for 7 p.m. in Wisdom Gym. Live stats, live video, and up-to-date information regarding the Tarleton men's basketball team can be found at tarletonsports.com. For all the information, visit the website regarding men's basketball. Live stats, live video, and live radio feed can be found at tarletonsports.com for both games. For more information, check out the website. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.